It's a Sunday morning, but I gotta go to my side gig. Then I have a show tonight at 8 o'clock. And one thing I'm excited for is today, I'm gonna teach myself how to use a skateboard. Tasha, you're supposed to be a part of this. You already walked, she just walks away on my life.
You just whipped a skateboard in my face.
Yeah, and then you walked away. You're supposed to be there to give me a sassy look when I tell you that I'm in my mid-30s and I'm gonna learn skateboard. What do you think about that? Great, more usable footage. We live in a world in 2020 where we've got all the tools and technology to make our creative dreams a reality. So the only question is, what's stopping you? You can't create and consume at the same time. If you've got a secret idea, a product you want to create, a screenplay you want to write, if you're a poet, working a corporate job, I'm just here to tell you that that voice inside your head isn't gonna shut up. It's gonna get louder and louder till the guilt of inaction is all consuming. And you know what's gonna happen? My favorite quote, leap and the net will appear. You're never gonna get rich renting out your time. You know, I learned this after getting fired from my first job, and I realized, what am I doing making somebody else rich? Build the equity within yourself. You know, doing stand-up comedy, a lot of people ask me like, why do you take jobs that don't pay you or pay you very little? Tonight, I'm doing a bar gig in the middle of nowhere. I'm playing at some steakhouse for free. I'm like, maybe they'll give me a free beer, but it's a chance for me to build equity, get better at my material, my jokes that I'm writing, get better at stand-up, and no one can take that away from you. Build your audience, build your following. You won't need the gatekeepers. Randy Posh, the great, late Randy Posh said, brick walls aren't meant to keep you out. They're meant to show you how bad you want something. So when you build your own equity towards your own dreams, you work extra hard. Because it's true what they say. It doesn't feel like work if you love what you do. Leap in the net will appear means you're gonna figure it out on the fly. You're gonna avoid the limitations that say, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough knowledge, I don't have enough time. You're gonna avoid those limitations, leap and the net will appear. Figure it out along the way. The world's not gonna conspire to help you with your dreams until you make the absolute conviction to yourself and convince yourself that you're gonna succeed at all costs. Once you know that you're in it to win it, once you know that there is no plan B, I feel like the world comes together and says, okay, let's make this happen. It's important to set yourself up for the long term. You need to look at this as a marathon, not a sprint. Have a sustainable side gig, a way to pay your bills. But also, the important thing to me is not be drained at the end of the day. I need the mental bandwidth to write stand-up, to write jokes, to do recaps, to podcast, to do all the creative things that might not pay me right now, but know that I'm investing time and equity into who I am creatively. One of the greatest feelings I ever had in my life was the first time I was paid to do stand-up comedy. It's better than any feeling that I ever had, like getting into college or other personal goals that I thought society wanted me to have. The idea that I was able to write a joke, perfect it, tell it on stage, and receive money for that joke was mind-blowing to me. It really made me rethink where my priorities should be in life. Starting a Patreon, having a podcast, and having members that donate from all over the world, it's humbling, it's mind-blowing, and it just shows you that when you create and spend time doing something that you're passionate about, there's value in that. And you'll be rewarded for that value. Hey, look at that, the sun finally started to come out. So, full disclosure, I made this video while on lunch break at my side job, and I know what I said, leap and the net will appear, but you know, you still gotta pay rent. So my goal to you and my wish for myself is to work so dang hard that we can not have to rent our time out. Build equity in yourself. I get out of work here at 8 o'clock and I'm on a stand-up show that starts at 7 p.m. That's 42 minutes away. So basically I need to leave right from here and be the last one to get on stage. So let's go see if I can swing both. The irony is not lost on me that on the night of the Academy Awards, I'm doing a bar show in the middle of nowhere. Okay, work's over, I made it to the show. Let's see how the crowd is.
Give it up for Dave Neal! My last relationship I got ghosted on, that was a fun thing. You guys know this term ghosting?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough, right? Whenever you get, if you don't know ghosting is when you meet a girl, you have sex, and then she leaves you for a DJ named Trent. That's what ghosting is. Right? So she leaves you, so basically, if you get ghosted on, here's how it works. You have to keep messaging the person at decreasing levels of technology. You know what I mean? Send them a text, no answer. Slide them an email, no answer. Just shoot them a fax. That's what you have to do. You gotta make them feel guilty for ignoring you. That's what you have to do. That's right. Yeah, they do. You gotta get a fax machine. You gotta send them a cassette mixtape. The whole 9 yards. You gotta really make them feel like a Mariah Carey song. You gotta make them feel the love. Real get nostalgic. Ace of Base. Just, you don't want to go chasing waterfalls. You just gotta get into their fucking soul. I don't know. Maybe a little Hanson, and we can experiment. So she ghosted on me, right? She left me crying at a Panini Grill in Central Park, okay? This happened in New York. And then I got ghosted on. This is a true story. 4 years later, I get an email from the ghost. When that happens, that's called a haunting, okay?